Autotopsy?
That's the title.
I will make a note of it.
So what I'm thinking about, I gotta step away for a minute, but what I'm thinking about is, okay, is there a way for me to somehow jury rig this power source?
You're not sure even what powers it. Like I said, it does not appear to be a mechanical thing.
Well, obviously this is high tech. You know, the era I come from, we have wireless power and things too. Probably got cold fusion and
give me a
pencils.
Actually, you have a chance to get another skill. Give me another learn times 1. Actually, everybody can try it as you hold up the glowing spark plug of defiance. Ooh, that's a good name for a magic item. Yeah, glowing spark plug of defiance. Yeah.
About technology lore. What about build repaired spaceships? Build repair heavy machinery.
No.
Technology design.
No. No, it's confusing.
Ride ponies. Electronics.
No.
Archaeology.
No. No.
Dancing.
Roll.
Wait, did you say fencing or dancing?
Dancing.
Cool. So you've got the glowing spark plug of doom and a Santa Claus bag of shit that you can see that expression that Hunter has on his face, and you're not sure if you can put it in the plane.
They keep up with another car, so they could load it in there.
Okay. Cool. You now have a car that, Now, as far as getting an actual workshop / garage and stuff, if you don't mind sacrificing your living room, then you could probably set up a small workshop in that. Or if you don't,
it's a pretty big house that we got, right? In there, did you say there was a basement?
I don't think. Did they say? I don't think there's basements.
I don't remember if you said there was a basement.
But what I was gonna say is, if you can get extensions and stuff built on the house, because I'm sure the others have build repair house skills. You know, so they can build. It shows like this ramshackle fucking hick making a still covering thing that collapses anytime the sun shines on it.
Yeah. Well, the last choice you have there, Gus, is why don't you open your own business? And since I signed off on the FBI, and get a warehouse garage set up.
Well, yeah, that's one possibility. One thing I was wondering about too is if we can claim a property, if there's other properties around here, like, you know, there's farms.
Yeah.
You know, what if I claimed one of the farms that has barn on it? That barn could be used.
That would keep you out of any kind of more public eye.
Right. But again, I'm not sure because there's not really that many big buildings on Main Street, except for like the fire department and
we can just go get the cheese house and just rework that. I mean,
it's like a retail storefront, you know.
Yeah, I was gonna say the barn.
I'm picturing needing someplace bigger where we can like back trucks into and big pieces of equipment and stuff like that.
If you can find a way to take over a barn, that would definitely be big enough. You know, like
or
farms.
What if I try to claim ownership of the amusement park? They got all kinds of big structures in there.
There's a lot going on there. It's a very busy place.
Very busy place.
Oh yeah, all the kids and shit that if they survive get to go there.
If they survive, they get to go there.
You know.
What about that big old cargo ship we saw out in the lake? Go try to.
Harder to get the cars through the lake into the cargo ship. That's a tricky bit there. I mean, if you get aquatic cars, yeah.
But I mean, if we could dock the ship though, because
the weird thing is that normally for cargo ships like that, they have like all those complicated cranes and shit on the docks to load and offload cargo, but you've seen none of those. Otherwise, yeah, it'd be a very slick thing to do, but yeah. Right now, you can just store your loot in the house until you haven't even explored all the area around the town yet. So, for now, you can just turn your living room into like a hoarder's paradise of sorts.
Mm-hmm.
What do you got in your living room? Greasy nuts and bolts.
Next time on Hoarders.
Oh no, the pile's collapsing onto me. No, I like the
That's how
idea
you become
of a workshop.
cyborg.
Well,
Why don't we stop?
the most baffling thing to me is the RPCs get all these cool magic items, and like rather than getting NPCs strong and equipped and loyal and shit, they go store them on a pile. I will sleep upon it later and experience my dragon form. They don't have dragon form. They don't actually sleep up it. Everything else is 100% accurate.
Sounds like my bed.
So, as far as like alternative power sources to like fuel the battery in the cop car, do I have enough equipment to work with to create? If there was something that I could rig up to like a wheel in that nearby creek, is
to make something like that. Possibly.
Or have we detected any wind? Is there actually a breeze that we ever feel around here?
Sometimes, but not enough to really be consistent like water power would be.
Jury rig, like a little miniature windmill.
Yeah, no, I hear you. But now you're thinking you've got good ideas, but you're thinking need to find more shit first. You're thinking you're still in the collection phase for parts and stuff like that. But yeah, I like where you're going with it. I mean, you don't really, I don't know if your guy has, well, you might have some experience with water wheels and shit, but I mean, with water wheels and batteries and stuff.
Let's see, metalworking, woodworking.
Your biggest concern is that anything you build may disappear unless you can figure out very clever shit, which is possible.
Well, one thing I was thinking is one of the reasons I wanted to use one of the modern day cars that we found here that don't belong. We found that things stay the same inside them. So one idea was to start pulling some wire out of one and create like a circle of power with it. Like anything that I somehow attach to that.
Testing required. You're not sure exactly what the limits are on that.
All right, so I'll do that with my test. I'm going to basically pull a strip of wire out and create like a little rope with a circle.
Circle power, stick a rock in, a couple rocks.
Put something in there and see if something inside the circle stays.
Like in our backyard thing.
And then I'll do something similar.
Yeah, in your backyard or somewhere else.
Well, it's either going to be in our garage or, well, we probably shouldn't do it anywhere on our property because our property is probably like a hard point.
If I could remind you, Gus, when we first did it, remember we had the car was parked. I thought we had the cop car parked at our house on the driveway and it got moved, or that was just at the first house we own yet. So we haven't left anything on
it or outside of it. We've only put stuff in it.
Okay.
And when we left it parked in the backyard, the next day it was in the driveway.
So before we flee here and get on with the master plan, so we have a second car from the MIBs, and you said that their guns were laying there?
You've got two Desert Eagle 44 type guns. They do D12 damage each.
Nice.
They hold less bullets though. Hold on.
I mean, you two can take the guns. I have my bowling ball of doom. If it really comes down to that.
Ooh, fucking 9 rounds in that? Jesus Christ. Okay. Enjoy.
Do they have any extra ammo or ammo in the trunk? Do they have shoulder holster kind of stuff? Or?
They have shoulder holsters, but it's still a fucking huge ass gun. And the shoulder holster has one extra clip. That's all the ammo.
That's perfect. Good enough.
So if you need more than 18 rounds at D12 each, because that's pretty much
Yeah, you're in trouble if you need more than that.
Yep. Yeah, that's too much gun for Logan to even contemplate fucking firing. It'd rip my arms off and shit.
Is there an obvious difference between the new MIB car that they showed up in versus the one the judge gave us?
The judge never gave us one. I stole one from the first two guys that got killed, and then these two guys left another one.
Gotcha.
You now have 2 MIB cars.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just throwing this out there, guys, and you tell me either way, and then I'll let you get on with your master plan.
Master plan.
I'd like to in the garage. It was a three car garage. I'd like to have my MIB car, my motorcycle. I mean, that should fit in one area there. If not, just fucking leave the motorcycle outside. I'll experiment with the motorcycle. I'll leave it outside overnight and see what happens on our driveway. So it's local tech on our driveway. And then what should we do with you've got the TV repairman vehicle in another slot. And what do we want to do with the second MIB car? Do we want to experiment and leave that in the street? Or maybe do we want to give that to our new buddy tonight?
Question, Logan. Is there a parking lot for our business?
No, it's on Main Street.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I wasn't sure if there was like some side by the
alley or anything like that.
Oh.
Sure, we could break down the wall. We've got an engineer here.
What do you say we go try to claim one of those farms just so we have extra hard point too to let's see if we can do that or not.
Scout out. We didn't really fully scout out all the farms, and we didn't scout out the docks yet. There might be a warehouse on the docks that might be a better choice because there might be heavier equipment on the docks.
Yeah, I mean both like the docks and yeah, exactly. The docks and the because I mean they might. That's kind of what I was getting at with that stuff earlier. The docks that kind of have the equipment. We could possibly bring the ship over, but Logan was saying they didn't really have big equipment for moving stuff around.
So why don't we do this for now?
But if there's some kind of warehouse or something, I mean, to me, that's the most important thing. Just have a big space, big door. You know, if we want to move some big equipment, like there's a lot of equipment at that amusement park that I think could be turned into useful things.
Shows the kids crying because the Ferris wheel's been stolen. Mine now. And shows Jay rolling off.
It'll be back next Friday.
So why don't we do this? I mean, we could lay out the mecha parts in the garage. We can take and park one MIB vehicle in there. We can park. I mean, you could steal that pickup truck anytime you want. It's always on Main Street. So we can get that out of there for room. We could park the cop car in there. So we got the MIB, the cop car. We stripped out the mom car, right? Or you're going to. Or you did that. So, I mean, do we care what happens?
Yeah, but we didn't really clarify where we were doing the experiment. So I think we should do that experiment not on this property.
Right. But I'm just saying, what do we want to secure on our property officially? Does that make sense?
Yeah. Well, I'd say, like you said, the motorcycle, the MIB car.
The cop car.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's good for now.
Well, we still have one slot. It was a 3-car garage. Do you want to just fill that with your mecha and workspace?
Yeah, that's fine. Let's just do that for now.
Because we had like some local car. We could throw that out. We could throw out the mom car. And by throw out, just be in the street.
So, yeah, I guess let me clarify then with the mecha thing. So if we, with some repairs and all that, this could still function as some kind of mech?
No, you're thinking not.
It seemed like it was operating more like an actual robot versus a mech.
Sure.
Or like animated somehow.
There you go.
Okay. Yeah, so let's just keep that stuff there. Eventually, as we start scrapping stuff, we'll have a big enough place to store it, whether it's a barn or a warehouse at the docks or whatever.
Yeah, your living room and garage will very quickly fill up.
Mm-hmm.
unfortunately, that makes it so that it's super awkward for hosting bridge night and shit. Glad it's bowling night.
Oh, what time is it?
After all this, it's probably around 3 or 4 p.m. and you are starving to death. You can fucking feel your belly button rubbing up and down on your backbone. You're so hungry.
You look quite famished here. I want to make something.
Can you make some rice?
Here, I fry the rice.
You can't even cook rice.
Nice and crunchy, just like you like it.
It's a solid mass of goop, and you're like, yeah, thanks.
Thanks. I might go to.
I set some of it on fire and mixed in.
In here, let
Put
me
some
try.
spices on it.
He wants to cook your rice. If he cooks it successfully,
it's like my Lola just used to make.
Yeah. I heard if you tried searing it and doing some other stuff, you can get it really good.
Shit.
Oh, that is wonderful.
Yeah.
You are quite a good cook, Doctor.
Learned it from your grandfather.
Oh, you mean my grandfather?
Yeah.
His grandfather grows in his mysticism every game set.
Getting worshippers, he's gonna soon ascend.
Yeah.
Does anybody want a nope?
Oh God, yes. Keep the nope if at all possible.
Yeah, I'm like, all right.
The nope is one of the best cards in the entire deck, sir.
Yeah, I have I don't know. I have really good cards that are for like end of mission. So I'm trying to like hang on to them for as long as possible.
The nope allows you to help hang on to them.
Yeah, it's like I have a limited retrieve, victory, clogging greed, and reverse dice.
Yeah, those are awesome cards.
I know,
but
everyone else.
The nope is better than the reverse dice, but not huge. Well, the nope allows you to keep all that other shit. That's the thing.
That's true.
All right, so we got all this stored out. We eat some burnt rice, and shall we
shower up and go to bowling?
Yeah, it's bowling night.
It should be about time.
Yep. Well, you've got a couple hours till bowling time, actually. But if you want to relax and stuff and get ready for it.
Do we want to go skirt around at the carnival with the games and work on that for a little bit? Because we currently have a third tier bear. And I wasn't sure.
If there's enough time, if we think we can do all that.
It'd make it it'd make it a rushed evening as opposed to a
never mind that. No, it's not something. No, I don't know. I wasn't sure how much time we had
So do you think spare. You guys, do you think we should leave the second MIB car? I open up the trunk, I open up the hood, I look in my new ride. Is there anything special or scary I need to worry about, like bodies in the trunk?
Nothing like that. Give me a mechanical repair roll as you're checking out under the hood.
It's not my car, is it?
What do you think, Gus?
Gus is like staring at the camera.
What were you looking at? I'm reading something on my screen.
Oh, the new car I got. I was looking under the hood. I was looking in the trunk. You said mechanical repair?
Yeah. Gus, this car does not seem to run off of gas. The engine itself looks weird.
Oh, I relay this. Maybe we can jury rig this.
Does it look similar to
It shows Gus hold up two stumps. There's spurting blood from when he had his hands. No!
Question, does this look anything similar to the car heart that you took?
No.
All right.
That's a totally different deal.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was, but you never know.
You're talking about the glowing spark plug thing?
Yeah. Might have just been a weird feature to the other car.
Just for kicks, the speedometer go up too.
I make sure we're good all the way, just in case anything bad happens.
What are you guys gonna do?
I say we shower up, relax, go bowling.
No problem. Yeah, neighbors
Ponder
come
ways to
over.
jury rig that new engine.
Hmm?
I ponder ways to jury rig the new engines as a power source to feed into other things.
Yeah, actually, if you were to pull the engine, you have gotten to the point now where you're like, fuck this, I can't. There's no room in the garage. I can't do it in the living room because it's got a bunch of our shit in there. Plus, we always try to hang out in there. You need space, you need chains, you need like stuff to lift heavy shit like the engine out of the MIB car and into something else like victory. Oh, you can taste the victory.
Question. Do we want to pick up the
Neighbors are here.
mysterious guy?
Ding dong.
I grabbed my bowling shirt.
Plunger?
My bowling shirt?
Oh, great. Yeah, it's different neighbors and different neighbors you'd met before, and they're like, "Oh, hi, we're the Franks. We're just down the street. We thought they brought like a bundt cake."
Ooh.
Different.
And the lady's like looking past, and it just shows all this weird shit in the living room. She's like, "Did we call it a bad time?"
No. As I take a big handful of bundt cake out.
She's looking a bit shocked as she's holding the plate.
We are redecorating.
Oh, they say in unison. They wait
We're moving
patiently to
in.
be invited in.
He's foreign, I say.
Oh, we normally don't have a lot of that here.
Do you like rice?
Is that foreign?
Yes.
Oh, I've never tried it.
I make the best rice.
Oh, they
The doctor
wait
is white,
patiently
they
to
go
be
look.
invited in still. They're still on the doorstep.
Oh, come in here. Would you hold this? I hand somebody like a greasy thing.
Hand you the
Let me
bundt cake.
go, Hunter.
All right, you guys have been and stuff. It's an over the top awkward as fuck meeting and shit like that because the living room looks as though like mechanics came and said, "Oh, we're gonna trash the fuck out of this place." And there's just all this horrible shit, and they're like, "Oh, that's it. Oh, look at the time. Well, we'll have to let us know what we're in that house over there. Let us know when you get done redecorating, and we'll do this another time then, huh? All right."
Can you bring more bundt
The
cake?
husband's like, "Wow, wanting to talk engines," and his wife pretty much pushes him the fuck out, so they leave. They are freaked out. Well, she's freaked out. He's interested, like, I wonder what they're allowed to do in their living room. I'm not allowed to have engines open in my living room.
That's because we don't have wives.
Yeah, apparently
All right,
not.
so the experiment with that car, the one that had the baby seat in it. So we were going to test it out on a couple items, right? So we should probably park it on a street somewhere off of our actual property. What if we actually tried to attach it to another vehicle? Like say the fire truck. We take a wire from one car, wrap it around the bumper of the fire truck, just see if it stays the next day.
Question.
The fireman may object.
A motorcycle. I mean, I don't care if I lose it. You just go to the roadhouse and get another one.
Roadhouse.
Question. Do we want to go pick up the guy to go do some bowling?
It is getting closer to bowling time after all the socially awkward fuckery that has been going on for a while.
Just park in the street right in front of our car, Gus. Just park the mom car out there. Just throw a little wire around the old motorcycle and call it a day.
We'll do that. I'll keep it simple.
Now, is there any space in your garage still?
We have one empty slot.
Got it.
But we're going to probably put the second MIB car, but I'm going to be driving that to bowling in style.
You guys head over. Everybody give me their bowling roll. The guy's there again. He still looks a bit nervous, although he's starting to calm down. He's more nervous now because Dr. Z came in. Oh, Jesus, he thinks.
I want to show off, but it doesn't look like I'm going to.
Game, yeah.
So close.
I want to show off, but I don't think I will be able to.
No problem. He definitely takes it easy. Give me empathy rolls. Wow, Jesus, he could not keep the ball in his own lane. All right, and empathy rolls.
By quarter.
You think he's freaked out by you and possibly fears you and is ready to. Anytime you get too close to him, he kind of snakes his hand over to his pocket, like maybe he's got something in there that's bad for you. And then when you move away, the hand moves away from the pocket. Are you guys packing pistols and shit, by the way, while you're bowling?
No.
Just checking. That would be awkward.
I want to say this without getting like right next to him or saying this out loud. But I pretty much just want to apologize for what happened. This place fucks you up. Lost my stuff and I'm feeling better.
Off your meds, huh? I understand.
Yeah. Won't happen ever again. I can guarantee that.
He just keeps an eye on you, like he's not sure how this is gonna go.
All right.
He's like,
I
sure.
just wanted to know that I said something. And...
No problem. No problem at all. No problem. We have no problem. He assures you, keeping his hand close to his pocket.
All right. I make sure to stay at a comfortable distance away from him.
This appears to help.
Yeah.
The other two don't notice anything's going on. They're like, "Well, we suck tonight," and everybody buys you guys a beer because you are definitely the worst team on the league right now. So you need it.
Every frame is beer frame. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday! It shows everybody toasting with their beer. You're really glad that you're here, not during Prohibition. Anyway, you guys then drive back to the house. You put the MIB car into the garage or no?
In the garage.
Okay. And where's the other car exactly?
It's parked out on the streets.
In the neighborhood? Because there's no other cars on the streets in this neighborhood.
Right. We just don't want it like on the lot. That's the main thing, that it's not on our property.
And as the other experiment, we had the TV repairman truck. We're going to leave that on our driveway. Not in the garage, but on the driveway.
There's no space left in the garage, correct?
Correct. Because right now we've got like 2 MIB cars and the cop car.
Got it. Next morning eventually dawns. You guys get up. It's rice o'clock.
Do we heal?
Yes. Go do willpower rolls. If you're wounded. If you're not wounded, don't do willpower rolls.
Am I?
If you are wounded and don't want to heal, you don't have
normal
to.
willpower or ×5?
Always mash the ×5 button because it's a lower is better. Anytime there's lower is better. So Dr. Z would heal 2 real hit points. All your stun, of course, went away when you got sleep. And Hunter would heal 3.
All right.
Now, the results of your experiment. All the cars in the garage, still there. Not in the garage, gone.
Okay.
So the motorcycle on the street's gone.
Yes.
And then the modern
Actually,
day
the
car.
motorcycle off the street has been wedged between 2 of the cars in the garage to where it will be very tricky to get it out without scratching the cars. But somehow it's been just wedged in the only possible place it could be in the garage.
And then what about the modern day car that had the baby seat in it?
You guys go looking for it, or?
No, I mean, it's gone too.
It's not where you left it.
Okay.
I'm not sure where it is. And the TV repair thing seems to be gone, or it's not where you left it. Where it is, you're not sure. Would you like to cruise the town and go look for your cars?
Well, I mean, we'll at least go down Main Street.
You guys go down Main Street.
On Main
you
Street.
find the mom car and the TV repair car is back at the TV repair place. Or maybe it was always there. Maybe there's multiple TV repair cars and that's a different one. I'm not sure.
Now, is the mom car in the same condition where I started pulling stuff out of it?
Yep.
Okay. And then, so we had pulled a wire out, made like a little circle of power, put a rock in the middle.
That's all gone.
Is there still, okay, is the wire still sticking out or is like that gone too?
Gone.
I lost track, but this is our 5th time playing, right? Or am I counting too high?
5th or 6th as these days?
I don't know. You can, on the pro boards,
number 5.
There's a list of shows.
Because I know,
yeah,
so
we signed up
sure.
for 6 this season and we played 5 as this character.
Gotcha. I just wasn't sure if every 5 times we play, if it's just like a total reset, because the 5th day is Friday. So.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Oh, take a card for extreme cleverness. Unfortunately, Logan is not clever enough to keep track of shit that well. Ralph and Jason can fucking attest to this. Oh God, if I was one of those guys who had a fucking amazing, like if I had Pete's memory, imagine how fucking hard your lives would be. If I had his memory and calculation abilities, you guys would just be fucked. Like, all right, when it shows like this huge crazy board in the background, Jay's place, he's like, okay, got the camera on me, now we do this, and then it leads to this, and then that goes to that. Because of the Fibonacci sequence, we can do this.
All I want to know is how to open up the pickle jar.
So what do you guys want to do for today? I don't know how much longer we got to play, so
right.
Yeah, you're running close to.
Let's go over to the harbor then. Let's check out for sure what we're dealing with there.
Where at?
The harbor.
You go to the harbor. Interesting things are at the harbor. You've never been to the harbor before, have you?
Nope.
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
yeah.
we have.
Okay, cool.
We have. You were muted. All right.
Oh.
Yeah, we've been there once because we met the harbor master.
Yep, he's still clumping around at the harbor.
Because there's the master baiter shop.
That's right.
And so there's.
I think there's a real life shop named that as well. Just putting that out there. I didn't name it. No, seriously. I mean, I think there really is.
See, I want to look it up, but I know bad things will happen.
I don't think your parents are going to be angry you looked up masturbator.
No, they won't. I didn't know technology to hide that from history.
You should be better at computers than your parents, or you're doing something wrong. That's all I got to say. You're a young dude. You should be better.
Okay. I focus more on gaming in general than I do about technology.
Yeah. No. Sorry, it's not working. You got to be better.
Okay, I'll tell you what we know about the harbor. Last time.
Oh no, I've got the details here. I was finding the thing. Here there is fishing, swimming, water skis. It's saltwater. One of the deep sea fishing boats has Bad Wolf spray painted on it in white paint. The harbor master, Captain Salty, is wandering around. No big cranes, but they do have 2 warehouse-looking things. They're on the smaller side, but other than that, they're okay. They have the masturbator shop, fishing supply. They do sell knives in them. Out in the water, they have a ship. Looks like the big cargo container ship that is called the Li Qi out of China. And let's see. That seems to be about it for the big top-down overview. There are no cool cranes in the ship, which is irritating, because if there was, then you could have, more space maybe, or maybe not. You're not really sure. Or the Chinese government would be upset with you for stealing their shit. They're upset.
Are there other boats besides the cargo ship and the Bad Wolf boat?
Yeah, they're all like the let's go deep sea fishing type boats and stuff, sail and motor. So pretty much either any kind of modern medium water type craft if you have that kind of skill. Oh, by the way, something else, if you guys are feeling like you're wanting to help contribute to the rules, I'm trying to figure out different kinds of heavy weapons like direct fire, indirect fire, modern, like, because firing a mortar is a different experience than firing a trebuchet, for example, but I'm trying to figure out that kind of shit. So if you get any clever thoughts about that, post them up on the rules thing, because I want to develop the same kind of chart we have for the vehicles, because I don't want people to go, I know how to use this kind of machine gun, but not this kind of machine gun, but they're both heavy machine guns, etc.
You're still muted.
You've totally muted yourself, Ralph.
And I just hear him yelling in the other room.
So I'm talking about a game here on this one, guys. So do we want to maybe do the docks next season? Like go to the boats? I don't know how much time we have or how deep we can dive. Because don't forget, there's also in the cemetery, there's the grave marked Lone Wolf also.
There's the obelisk.
That one's also marked Bad Wolf. Yeah.
Do we want to go dig up the grave or go to the boat first? Or
I mean, I feel like we can dig up the grave pretty easily.
You've done this before?
Yeah, with a clipboard.
I thought I was the only one who
actual
went
shovels.
I thought I was the only one who went grave robbing when I was his age. I was wrong.
Yeah, we don't need to dive in deep here. I just want to get a closer look, see if there's warehouses. We could also get a. Yeah, I mean we're not going to get into anything too deep, just because we're near the end of the session. I recognize that. So the other idea is maybe we go have a closer look at the farm, see if there's. We can pick a good location to move a bunch of stuff. And then next season, get a little workshop to start jury rigging things. There's all kinds of things around this town that could be taken apart, turned into things.
So, I mean, I'm just throwing this out there because the farm and the carnival are close to each other, or the fairgrounds. Do we want to go throw bean bags while we're there just real fast? You know, hit the farms, throw bean bags, and call it a day?
Yeah.
Ball toss, whatever it was.
Yeah. So this is like our first weapon. They sell knives here, like skinning knives, I'm assuming.
Oh, sure.
And those are the first sharp things because they didn't have any axes or any of that stuff at the hardware. So,
what are you asking, Vince?
Oh, we can get knives as a weapon for future.
A knife to do your autopsies with?
Yeah, definitely more better than a bowling ball.
I'm giving him a card for that one.
Autopsy by bowling ball.
No, I think he said a knife is better for an autopsy than a bowling ball, which I cannot fucking deny the wisdom of that statement, even though it is troubling to hear somebody say it.
We don't need to haste.
So, yeah, I mean, or you could just drive around and like get a little bit of a overview of the town if there's any areas you have not been yet.
I'm okay with the bean bag.
Let's go by the amusement park. We can do our thing. Let's check the farms. If we find, let's settle on a good location. That's something else we could do is go to the town hall and just claim the spot and have it ready for next time.
Okay.
Yeah, there's something that I wanted to do last
let's
night.
Try to.
I forgot.
Well, if you're wanting to go check out the farms and then go to the town hall, let's put the bean bags on hold for a second because that might eat up some more of your time than you think.
Okay.
Cool.
What did you want to do, Vince, that you forgot to do?
I went to check out the roof with the star and the lights. I wanted to try staying up there for the night and just see if I did passed out and brought back to the.
Okay. Well, we could probably save that or see if we're going to end that way. So why don't we hit the farms?
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
No problem. some interesting shit. Okay, now there's various farms, farm fields, farmhouses,
Watts
and
Farm,
stuff like
Moo
that.
Cow Ranch, and miscellaneous farms.
Yep. Now the interesting thing that you guys discover, because I'm guessing you're not just driving by, you're going in, looking around, like, do I want to set up shit here? Yeah. You don't mind spending the day doing it, is what I'm saying.
No, but I'm happy to do that. But we'd probably leave the MIB cars at home and just take a pickup truck from the city.
Yeah, you just go steal a pickup. Cool. The interesting thing that you find is at the Bar T Ranch, the guy who's in charge of it, everybody, as soon as you get there, people are like, hey, fuck off, go away and stuff. And they keep saying that as long as you're there. The interesting thing that you see, spot hidden rolls, if everybody fails it, then fuck you, you didn't see anything interesting and just got ordered off the property. Because, like, I don't know. I know nothing.
Yay, by half.
Ah, thank goodness. You notice that the head guy, Mr. Watts is his name, carries around a briefcase. This definitely sticks out in your mind.
Does it look anything similar to my bowling ball case? Or?
No, not even a little bit. It looks like a briefcase. Your bowling ball case looks like a bowling ball case. Google them; they look very different.
Yeah,
I would go so far as to say
pattern or something.
So when he points this out, he's like wandering around outside carrying this briefcase. It's kind of weird when he's on his own farm wandering around.
I point this out in rice.
Yeah, it definitely sticks out as this is weird. Okay, you're not sure what it means, but it's definitely weird. Okay, guys, no farmer I know carries a briefcase around all the time when they're at their own farm. Just weird. So you discover that, which you can deal with another time if you'd like. The Moo Cow Ranch has surprisingly few cattle if it actually supplies the dairy truck. I don't know if you guys know how the dairy truck is supplied, but surprisingly few cows. It looks like if you were to get rid of the cows and stuff, it would be a big enough area, or you could take miscellaneous farm. Yeah, there's plenty of big enough buildings and stuff like that. The farms look like they would be a good inconspicuous choice if you didn't want to get unexpected visitors coming in, because they're pretty fucking bland and generic.
Yeah,
as opposed to business on Main Street.
Yeah, I agree. Because there's only 2 places you said at the harbor, and those are more noticeable, more likely people will wander into them, I think.
Super likely, yes. Other than that, and then south of that is the forest that you guys have not gone into yet.
Right.
So back up to see if you can claim a farm type thing. At the town hall?
Yeah.
You discover.
While we're there, I know a lot of the mailboxes and stuff are illegible, but I'll do what I can to kind of take note of what farm it is.
No problem. You discover that the farm counts as a business. Your group can claim 1 residence and 1 business. So you'd be giving up your Main Street business if you claimed your new business at the farm.
Oh, our group can
Yes. Also, the farm has a farmhouse, so unless you want strangers living there, then you'd be moving to that house. So essentially, you would become Hicks. Apologies to anybody who lives in the farm, but you're a hick. No, anyway,
No, okay. Well, that answers that question. I was assuming all of us might be able to individually have a property.
No, it's done by it's done for the group, but you can claim a pretty goddamn big, nice farmhouse and the barn. Of course, the people in there. Who knows what happens to them? Maybe they get your old house. You don't know. Maybe they get a whole new job. You have no idea. But you can definitely claim that if you want, and then basically spend the day moving all your shit. But it would, if you were to repurpose the barn and spend time getting it cleaned up and stuff. Assuming you don't have carpentry, you can kind of get it the way you want. If you do have carpentry, you definitely get it the way you want it and stuff. To not right now, but I mean later next season or whatever, you could make it into a hidden
establishment.
Right. Hidden fucking automotive type place. But yeah, it looks like there's a lot of little tricky hurdles and stuff here and there to overcome, but it's up to you on how you want to do it. And of course, the only disadvantage of living down on the farm is every day you're going to be traveling for an hour or two via car in order to make bowling night.
It takes an hour or two to get into town?
Hour to get in, hour to get out. Yeah, the town's fairly large. I mean, maximum time driving across it is like a couple hours. You know, I'm skipping over a lot of time, like going out to the what's it called, Roadhouse, like 45 minutes or some shit. So it's much bigger than the old Burlington, but it's you know, still too small for some of the things some people want to do with it. Yeah.
Why don't we just think on it? We could always.
Oh yeah, you've got plenty of fucking time to think about it. I mean, right now your living room is just a shame. It's atrocious. Oh God, mercy me! Look at this living room.
But Gussie is it as paradise.
Yeah, no, you don't. It smells like fucking grease and shit in there now. Only Gus sees it as paradise. You guys don't know an engine from a bomb, so that's why you think your car's always rigged to explode. And of course,
well,
on the good news, he needs you to drive, so I think he's proven to the universe he does not drive. But yes, many more experiments can be done. Was there anywhere else you wanted to drive to real quickly just to get a lay of the land for anything else? Or I can see the fucking gears going around Jay's head. It's scary.
Not at the moment.
Okay. We can start the credits rolling up and work on figuring out the name of the session and such. I've got several written down. You guys ready to do that?
Yep.
Cool.
Sure.
What have you guys got for additional names? I've got many written down already.
I don't know if I had anything additional. I thought the Happy Father's Day, the first one, I thought that was funny.
Yeah, got that.
I don't have any more to add.
Okay.
You did have yours from earlier. You're safe with us.
I like that one Logan said. I can't remember it now. But...
Okay, here's the ones we've got. Autotopsy, Carhartt, Friday Burlington Inspectors, Happy Father's Day, Happy Friday, Jumping Car, You're Safe with Us.
Vault Dweller, but I don't know. Stuck in the vault.
Yeah.
What was that? I'm sorry. What was the one you said? Carhartt?
Carhartt. Autotopsy, Carhartt, Friday Burlington Inspectors.
Oh, sorry. You said Autotopsy. That's what I was saying.
Yeah, sorry. Autotopsy. Did you guys like Autotopsy best?
Yeah, I like that one.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Okay, cool. Then because it's the last session of the season and you guys were really good on your fucking bookings, everybody grab an extra refill and good luck.
All right. So,
last words?
Oh, good point. Thank you very much. Ralph, what have you got to say to you?
Thank you for joining us. Season finale. Join us next season.
Jay? Vince?
doing autopsies is better than being a pacifist.
And Jay.
I've got nothing clever to say this time.
Okay.